It was 10 p.m. and we had not eaten yet. I was starving.
Did you intend to do any work while you were on vacation?
I haven't been to the zoo yet, but I intend to go. It's on the list of places that I will visit tomorrow.
So, before going to Africa, you had never seen an elephant?
When you lost your bags, did the travel company give you any support?
When people are having a discussion, they're talking about a topic.
Had they already talked about their plans?
I got a lot of support from the tour guides. They got me brochures, checked my plans, and translated for me. Help.
It's a shame that flights were canceled because of the storm.
Sick.
Sleepy. Dangerous.
Had you planned to rent a car when you got to the airport?
Sausage. We had always known we wanted to get married, but last week we finally decided to set the date. Finally. Find.
I can only chat briefly because my taxi will be here in 5 minutes.
Go.
Why didn't you eat lunch at the station? Had you already eaten earlier in the day?
Busy.
The distance from this house to my new house is only 5 miles.
Short.
When you moved in, had you already sold your old house? What was the distance between your house and the closest grocery store?
If you leave something behind, you intended to take it with you, but you didn't take it. Minutes. Hours. Minutes. Here.
What's wrong? Did you forget to bring your charger again?
If you leave something behind, you intended to take it with you, but you didn't take it. During our vacation in the mountains, we rented a cabin. It had 1 bedroom, a restroom, and a little kitchen.
Stay.
Where did you stay while you were in Canada?
I left the hotel after a 3-night stay.
End. Front.
Did you enjoy your stay, sir?
I left my wallet in the subway station by accident. Amazingly, it was still there when I went back. Can you believe it?
Beautiful.
Won. In a contest, people compete until there is a winner.
So, what happened in the contest?
Inside.
Minutes.
Prize.
When he asked you to go to France, had you known him for a long time?
End. End.
If you leave something behind, you intended to take it with you, but you didn't take it.
Warm.
Left. When people are having a discussion, they're talking about a topic. Find. Had you ever been to Tokyo before? Or was it your first time?
Sick. In my online review, I gave the hotel 1 star and left a comment to say that the beds there are tiny.
Blog.
What was the distance between your house and the closest grocery store?
Did you have to search for a new house for a long time? Did you have to search for a new house for a long time?
The art show. Oscar waits in a long line for an art show downtown. He walks over to the security guard.
I've been waiting in line since 7 o'clock. Can I go in now?
Sir, this is a very famous artist. You need to wait.
Oscar continues to wait. Then, the security guard waves at a man in a leather jacket. He lets the man inside the building.
Hey, I was here before that man.
Yeah, but he's cool. Look at what he's wearing.
Oscar gets an idea. He runs into a store nearby and buys a new jacket. He walks over to the security guard again.
Now, will you let me in?
The security guard looks at Oscar wearing his new jacket.
That's a great jacket. But no, you still can't go in.
The security guard lets a man and a woman go into the building.
Those people just got here.
It's cold. I didn't want them to wait outside for a long time.
I'm cold. I've been waiting outside for hours.
But now you have.
Ugh. Will you let me inside if I give you this?
Oscar tries to give the security guard $5.
$5? Are you joking? Please go back to the end of the line.
Ugh, fine.
Oscar sees his friend Lucy and waves at her.
Hey, Lucy, you're here for the art show too? I've been waiting in line for hours.
You have?
Yeah, but I'm giving up now. Let's go get dinner instead.
Sure, I'm really hungry after looking at all of that art.
What? You got inside?
Of course. She's very cool.
Koji wrote a thank you card to the staff of a hotel in London. Later, he realized he had written the comment in Japanese instead of English.
I took a book to read on the plane to Lima. But after I read a couple of pages, I realized that I had read the book before. I slept instead.
Before she flew to India, Amy had only traveled internationally once before. She usually prefers to stay in the US.
When Max was introduced to Maria, he realized that he had met her before. Actually, they went on a date together 20 years ago.
Had. Was.
Last summer, my boyfriend and I went on vacation to Mexico. He had already been there once before to visit a friend there.
Had. Was.
Did any other travelers have a bad experience like me? Did anyone else leave any comments on the hotel website?
It wasn't my first time visiting London. When I left the airport, I knew where to catch the train, because I had caught it once before. Had. Wasn't. Had. Was.
Had. Was.
It wasn't my first time visiting London. When I left the airport, I knew where to catch the train, because I had caught it once before. Ever. Before. Ever. Before.
Ever. Before.
We flew through a terrible storm. When the pilot finally landed the plane, everybody celebrated. We were glad that we had arrived safely.
Ever. Before.
A passenger had made a complaint that Mia's son was crying, but the pilot just told him that long flights are often difficult for kids.
Ever. Before.
When Albert arrived at customs, the man asked to see his passport. Unfortunately, Albert had left it in the bathroom on the plane.
Had not. Was not.
Were not. Had not. Had not. Were not.
Was not. Had not. Was not. Had not.
Had not. Were not.
Yikes! I forgot to set my alarm clock before going to bed. I didn't intend to sleep for so long. I hope the train hasn't left yet.
Had not. Was not.
Before singing in a karaoke room in Tokyo, Max had never sung in front of other people before. It was scary for him, but a great experience.
Before going to New York, Emma had never eaten a good pizza. Now she knows what good pizza tastes like. She's very glad she went.
Can we have a discussion about our plans for the summer? The mountains and the beach both sound good to me. Which do you prefer? Had not. Was not.
Was not. Had not.
Yesterday, I forgot to set my alarm. When I arrived at my wedding, the church was empty. Everyone had already gone home, including my bride.
Saying goodbye for the last time, Mia began to drive. In the car mirror, she looked back briefly at the life she had finally left behind.
Enjoy. Enjoyed.
As a child, Anne had always wanted to become a lawyer. But when she met a real lawyer, she changed her mind and became a teacher instead. Eight. Eaten. Mia and John had already dated for years in secret before getting married. The first time their parents met each other was at the wedding.
Love. Loved.
Before she moved to Canada, Lisa had always lived with her parents in Florida. She had only left the U.S. once before on a short trip.
As Bob got older, he felt that the distance from his house to the supermarket was increasing. Had it always been this far? His feet hurt.
Saying goodbye for the last time, Mia began to drive. In the car mirror, she looked back briefly at the life she had finally left behind.
Enjoyed. Enjoy.
Mia and John had already dated for years in secret before getting married. The first time their parents met each other was at the wedding.
Loved. Love. Had. Did. Did. Had. Did. Had. Did. Had. Did. Had.
Max had just arrived at the cabin when the rain began. He made a fire and listened to the gentle sound of rain falling on the trees outside.
Ben returned to his old hometown. He looked for the name of his first love, which he had written on a tree. Amazingly, it was still there.
Bob had just left the subway station when he realized that he had left his wallet behind. He ran back inside, but the train had gone.
Tom intended to take part in the pie-eating contest on March 14th, but it had just finished when he arrived. Everyone looked extremely full.
Amy had a great stay with her cousins in Chicago. They got along well. On the last day, they had a pizza eating contest. Amazingly, Amy won.
Had. Did. Was not. Had not.
Mia and John had already dated for years in secret before getting married. The first time their parents met each other was at the wedding.
Enjoyed. Enjoy.
Was not. Had not. Was not. Had not.
Before she flew to India, Amy had only traveled internationally once before. She usually prefers to stay in the US.
Had not. Was not.
The boat party. Oscar greets Lucy in front of a large boat by the sea. He is wearing a white tuxedo.
Lucy, thanks for coming on this boat trip with me.
Of course, but why are you dressed like a waiter?
I'm not. I'm dressed for a fancy boat party. The owner of this boat is rich. If I tell him about my paintings, he might buy one.
They walk onto the boat. A waiter gives Lucy a glass of champagne, but he doesn't give one to Oscar.
Excuse me, may I have a glass too?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you worked here.
The waiter gives Oscar a glass of champagne.
I told you that you're dressed like a waiter.
A woman walks over to Oscar.
May I have a glass of champagne, please?
What?
The woman takes Oscar's champagne and walks away.
She just took my champagne.
She thought you were a waiter, too.
I know.
The owner of the boat taps Oscar's shoulder.
Excuse me, can I talk to you?
No, I'm not a waiter.
Oscar takes a step back. He accidentally falls off the boat into the water.
Oh no! Help!
The owner of the boat shouts to Oscar.
I thought that was you. Aren't you Oscar, the artist?
Yes, someone finally knows who I am.
But why are you working as a waiter?
I'm not.
Ha ha ha. Okay, I'll help you get out of the water.
Later on the boat, Lucy gives Oscar her coat.
I like that guy. He bought one of my paintings.
And he saved you from drowning.
Yeah, he did that too.
I think the cheap ring is boring.
She has a nice partner.
He is young, but has experience.
These new beds are warm.
12 is a good number.
Often.
The whale. Whales.
My new employer offers great benefits.
Country.
I'm worried it will be hard to find a place to park.
Sea.
It seems like a cool opportunity, doesn't it?
Laptop.
Can you please turn Grandpa's radio off?
Website.
Do I need to change my driver's license if I move to a different state?
Which state would you most like to live in?
Which exit should I take?
Whales. The whale.